for Christmas, for early Christmas, I was able to score a Maverick 88. And on Black Friday, I was able to get a pretty good deal. It came with 2 barrels, a sort of like longer duck hunting barrel and then the shorter security format barrel. Got it for like 220 bucks. And I think for 2 barrels, it's a pretty good deal. Really enjoying it so far. I've been dry firing it, been kind of like just practicing loading it and stuff. It's a pretty intuitive system. Really like it so far. I've only got a few rounds in the tube. Let's go ahead and see what it's like. Oh man. Dude, that is awesome. Check that out. Bro. Why have I waited so long to get a shotgun, man? There it is, my armored personnel carrier, my APC, my love. Dude, this thing slaps. All right, I've got 2 slugs that I brought out today. They're currently my home defense loading. Let's see if I can hit this piece of trash at a good like 25, 30, 40 yards. Now these are rifled. From what I understand, they have rotational energy due to the way they're shaped, even though I'm shooting it out of a smooth bore. So listen, I'm not a scientist, man. I don't know. Let's see if I can do the trick. I'm gay. I'm retarded. All right. Let's get this show on the road, huh? All right. Sniping trash with the 12 gauge. You know what? I know there's cow pies, but I don't care. Let's get it good. This is probably gonna absolutely dislocate my shoulder, huh? I've never been this tense to shoot a gun before in my life. Oh man, that'll bruise you. All right, let's do it again. Okay, where's the other one? There you are. Hello, beautiful. So I totally freaking miss. That's all right. You know what? Love that, the old school way, huh? Man. Wait, no, I think I got it. Yeah, definitely did not get it. RIP. Okay. The reason why the slug is interesting, because people say like if you get in a fight against people with rifles, you can just load in a slug and it's like having a rifle. And like, I don't know, man, maybe there's a degree to which that's true. And I'm not saying shotguns are bad. Like obviously, I mean, they can kill people, right? But like, if you're going against people with like semi-automatic rifles, probably don't want to be stuck with this, no matter what shells you have. But anyway, enough of me jabbering. Let's get this going. Am I gay? Oh, there we go. Oh, missed. I totally flinched. L, what an L. Crazy though, 70 caliber. Can you believe that? 70 frickin' caliber. Now I'm no pew view, but I'm getting pretty good at loading this. So you shoot, empty. Already a total disaster. There's those 3-gun people that like load 2 at a time. I don't even know how they do that, but. Dude, these things are insane, dude. Holy crap. The European mind can't even comprehend this, bro. Oh, man. This is the most fun for 200 bucks that you can have, straight up. There's a lot of things you can get for 200 bucks, you know, but that's a pretty good deal. This thing rules. This thing rips, dude. Let's keep going. I'm addicted. This ammunition I'm using, it's just the cheapest 12 gauge you can get. It's Winchester Super Target, 2 3/4 inch Birdshot. Like this is not anything crazy. This is not a hunting load. Definitely not like a self-defense load, although I mean, I wouldn't want to be shot by it, right? But certainly not optimal. Okay, so check this out. All right, you ready? So if I have 4 like that. See that pumpkin right there, boys? Here, let me, I know the GoPro really sucks at capturing stuff far away. So let me show you. See this pumpkin? We're gonna see what happens at relatively longish range using the cheapest possible birdshot. All right, I'd say it's about 25 yards or maybe 50. I'm terrible at judging yards. That's a pretty big spread, and I think I saw the shot cup. Let's go look at that. Check this out, you ready? That's too fun, man. Yeah, there it is. Check it out. The shot wad. Isn't that wild? So that was the sort of like re-entry vehicle for the birdshot. Now let's check out the pumpkin. Wow, what? Absolutely nothing. Like maybe we have a pellet there. Maybe like a pellet there. That's whack. Now let's see what happens at close range. All right, now we're like, I don't even know, 5 yards. See the difference? Look at that. Oh shit, that's embarrassing. That's too awesome. I should hang on to these, huh? I think I will. I think I'll hang on to those. Because from what I understand, 12 gauge shells are super easy to hand load, so I'll probably hang on to those. So what we just saw there, this is why shotguns are loved and hated, right? Like this, what we just saw is the reason why after the LA shootout, right, that we all know and, well, I don't know about know and love, but that we all know about, right? This is why police officers all switched their 12 gauges for AR-15s. You saw that I wasn't even that far away, right? I was maybe, you know, maybe 50 yards away at most, and we didn't even get a hit on target. Like maybe 2 of the pellets hit, but they didn't even penetrate the skin. But the reason why they're loved is look at what I did at 5 yards with birdshot. So the shotgun is basically a melee weapon. Like, and I'm not saying it can't be effective at range. Like I'm sure if I had a better sight and if I was a better shooter, I could have drilled that with a slug, right? I'm sure if you get the right optic and if you practice, you can really drill things at long range with slugs, right? But as we just saw with the ammunition that people are actually able to buy, that's available, the ammunition people train with, I mean, it's just such an enormous difference in ballistic effect on target. I mean, again, we saw what happened at long range, basically nothing. And you saw the cloud, like I didn't just miss, right? Like there's a cloud of dust around the pumpkin, right? But then we get really close and it just rips it apart. And so that's why shotguns are so loved for home defense, but there's also a reason why every military and every relevant police force in the world, why they've all used rifles, right? Because you need something that's useful at 5 yards and 500 yards. And that's the kind of capability a rifle gives you. That being said, for 200 bucks, if you're looking to get a very useful and very versatile long arm, I don't think it gets any better than the 88. I will also say the 12 gauge, this Maverick 88 is incredibly ergonomic, right? So once you've got a round chambered, you can't pull that back. But in order to release that lock, you just got a little tab right there. Just push it in, and it's super easy to just press that whenever you want to operate the action. It becomes muscle memory so fast. So I love that. Now, like I said, the absolute biggest thing you're gonna have to worry about if you're gonna seriously use a shotgun is ammunition management, right? So let's do a 1 reload 1. I'm gonna shoot that piece of crap right there that I tried shooting with the slug, and let's see what we can do. Beep! Oh, I put it in backwards. Well, that was terrible, wasn't it? I'll pick all that up because I'm gonna need to use those shells later when I make anti-cryptid shells that are loaded with like consecrated oil, holy water, and glass. Here we go. Beep! That was a little better. Not bad, man. So what are my plans with the Maverick 88? Well, I don't think I should spend that much money on it because you could take a Maverick 88, put on a Surefire light, put on an aimpoint T2, and yes, that would make it a much better gun, but now you've spent $1,000 on a $200 gun, right? So I don't think I'm gonna put an optic on this. I mean, maybe I'll put an optic on it, but definitely I'll just get like a cheapo, like really rigid, cheap flashlight mount. Probably just put in like a cheap stream light, put on a sling, and call it good. I don't think I need to do anything else beyond that. I'm planning on hunting next year. It's weird, I've never hunted in my life. I do want to hunt duck and geese if I can. I don't even know if you can legally hunt geese, but I hate geese. They're demons from hell. So I would feel no remorse removing geese from God's green earth. So yeah, I mean, I plan on doing a lot with this. I mean, this is just such a good value. I mean, I just can't believe it. Like, yeah, it's a cheap feeling shotgun, right? Like there's a little bit of wobble in the pump here. Like the stock's cheap, but like this is saving my shoulder from recoil, you know, like it's not the end of the world. It's reliable. TFB TV, they have a great, this is my favorite series they do. They do shotgun burn downs where they see what shotguns can survive 500 rounds. The only 2 shotguns to survive without any malfunctions that they've done, I think it's just the Benelli 1301 and the Maverick 88. Every other shotgun they've tested has had issues. But the Maverick 88, 200 bucks, right? Just absolutely crushes. So, I mean, it is a cheap version of the Mossberg 500, which is a cheap version of the Maverick, or of the Mossberg 590, which I believe is just a clone of the Remington 870. So it has a good lineage. I mean, it's just such a good gun. Thank you, Mossberg, for selling a gun with probably no profit margin. It's a lot of fun for people like me.